Here we go. It is Thursday morning. So glad to have you hanging out with us here on our CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. I'm Jason DeRusha. Hope you're having a good day. Did you get outside a little bit yesterday? Oh, it's sunny and nice. I mean, you know, it's relatively nice. It feels good. It's still in the 40s, you know, which for this time of year is great, right? Get out there. Maybe you graduate from the heavy winter coat to the transitional winter-spring coat. We did a whole story yesterday where we asked people who are out and about if they're like packing up the winter clothes. Maybe you are. What sort of luxurious life do you guys lead, though? Packing up your clothes. Ron and I were talking about the typical man closet where you have one shelf with sweaters and sweatshirts and one shelf with like polo shirts and t-shirts. Nothing gets packed up. That's not happening. Anyway, enjoy it and enjoy this graphic. Did you feel good about it? Did you enjoy the Twin Cities forecast today? All right, I think that's probably good. That's good. Let's talk about this. It's a truly 20. Did I not say enough about today's forecast? It's the same as yesterday. You know what tomorrow's forecast is? The same as today. It's great. Keep it coming, right? Let's talk about the COVID-19 vaccine, because this story caught my attention in the Washington Post today. And it's a story about vaccine selfies and sort of the conundrum that you face, because getting a vaccine is a momentous achievement. It is. It's a big moment. This is the writer here who took her selfie, and we've seen around the country people with stickers. Some of you guys sent me tweets today showing your "I got vaccinated" sticker. This opinion piece from the Washington Post basically makes the case that the vaccine selfie is a good thing. That just like when people post their "I voted" sticker, this normalizes getting a vaccine, and it also puts a little bit of subtle social pressure on people. It says the cool thing to do is get the vaccine. The good thing to do for your neighbors and for society is to get a vaccine. It's a sign of hope. So we wondered what you would do. You know, when you get your vaccine, are you going to take a selfie? What do you think about the sticker? I think it's really great. I think it's great, but I want to know what you think, because I do understand, especially like I think I'm in a category of essential worker as a reporter, a member of the media, that I would get access to the vaccine before the general public. Would I feel a little guilty about that? I don't want people to think I'm rubbing it in or anything. So anyway, let us know what you think about vaccine selfies. Share your thoughts on Facebook. We'll read through a few in a moment. The newest vaccine is now in Minnesota. It's also fueling hope for faster progress. Minnesota now with 45,000 doses of the new Johnson & Johnson vaccine. The unboxing always cracks me up, right? There's Governor Walz taking a close look at the box. Hey, take a look at this. What's in there? Open her up. And then the ML Fairview doctor is like, take a look at this, Governor. Here's a vial of vaccine. I don't know. It's so strange, isn't it? I guess it's better than unboxing like the free shoes you got for being an Instagram influencer. Each vial has 5 doses in there. So exciting news. They're here. Minnesota Department of Health says they have found 14 of these vaccine breakthrough cases. And we want to talk about this because we think it's important for everyone to know that this is something that will happen. It is normal. But boy, after you get a vaccine, these are positive cases. So people who test positive, 2 weeks after their vaccination's completed, health officials say, look, this will always be a part of vaccinations, right? There always are some positive cases. But these cases, according to the experts, are really showing that the shot is pretty effective at preventing serious symptoms because people aren't getting seriously sick. Pfizer and Moderna's vaccines are 95% effective after the final dose.
That's part of the reason at this point that we are saying that even if you've been vaccinated, you still need to mask, you still need to make sure you're socially distancing and consider those mitigation guidelines and measures that we've been talking about for the last year.
State says tracking these so-called breakthrough cases could also help figure out the length of immunity after getting vaccinated. So don't freak out about it. Don't let that discourage you. but just know that this is a reality. Another stimulus check might be off the table for millions of Americans. Trying to get to a political compromise here, a handful of moderate Democrats are saying that under the current plan, the $1,400 stimulus checks go to people who really make too much money. Under the new deal, people who make $80,000 or less would receive the payments. Senate expected to take up the $1.9 trillion relief bill this week. And certainly you can make a case if you're making 85, 90, 100,000 bucks. You don't need the $1,400 stimulus. U.S. House Democrats have rushed to pass the most ambitious effort in decades to overhaul policing, at least from a federal mandate level. This measure, passed last night, is named in honor of George Floyd. It would ban chokeholds and qualified immunity for law enforcement. But the reality is, because the Senate is 50-50, moderate Democrats have a lot of control, and to end a filibuster, you need 60 votes. So for most things to go through the Senate, you're going to need 10 Republicans, and that is likely not going to happen here. A warning for dog owners about some contaminated food could make you or your pup sick, so you want to be aware of this. It's called Bravo Packing is the name of this company, recalling 2 of its raw products. So if you feed your dog raw Bravo ground beef or performance dog food, an FDA inspection found some of the meat tested positive for salmonella and listeria, and because people feed it raw to the dog, that's a concern. No reports of illness yet, but if you've got that stuff, get rid of it. Third time, not the charm for SpaceX. Do you like seeing rockets with no one in them blow up? Here you go. Take a look. Started good. Prototype of the Starship rocket. You see it kind of landing. A lot of smoke there, but lands nicely. Real good. And then just a couple minutes later, kaboom. Whoa. They don't know yet what caused this. I mean, you think it like it landed. You did it. You did it. And then, oh, crap. Right? Like, isn't that the reaction in the control room? SpaceX hopes to use the rocket to carry humans and cargo on future missions. But can I just direct your attention to the upper corner of the video here? Sure, SpaceX rocket's not the only thing exploding. There's an exploding good time at the Pearl South Padre Resort. Rooms with a view of space. Make sure you use that discount code. 20% off. My goodness. Yeah, did someone hit a button? And that's what happened here. Interesting allegations against the Duchess of Sussex this morning. On one hand, I think some look at this and say, boy, this is evidence of the fact that the kind of the royal infrastructure really had it out for Meghan Markle. On the other, you say, like, well, she was a Hollywood actress. Now she's a princess. Maybe she was mean to her employees. The allegations are that of bullying. The Times of London reports, again, according to the allegations, that the Duchess drove out 2 personal assistants, left staff feeling, quote unquote, humiliated. Says Meghan's communications secretary at the time filed an official complaint. Palace said it was very concerned about the allegations. Of course, if they were so concerned about it, why weren't they dealing with it 2 years ago when the allegations were filed? Spokesperson for the Duchess said she was saddened by this latest attack on her character. Meghan does speak out about the palace in a new preview just released of her sit-down with Oprah.
How do you feel about the palace hearing you speak your truth today?
I don't know how they could expect that after all of this time, we would still just be silent if there is an active role that the firm is playing in perpetuating falsehoods about us. And if that comes with risk of losing things, I mean, there's a lot that's been lost already.
Whoa, right? So, like, you look at some of this stuff and you're like, I don't know, like, really? But then you hear the way that Meghan Markle tells this story and think, my gosh, they really hated her. Terrible. I hope she didn't bully her employees. Anyway, you can watch Oprah's interview this Sunday from 7 to 9, big primetime special on CBS. We love viral TikToks. We love grandmas and grandpas. And if you can combine the joy of getting the vaccine with a couple of sweet, beautiful, energetic oldsters, here you go.
We're feeling swell, viewers, can you tell? Viewers, we both got our second doses of the Pfizer vaccine.
All right, who can name that tune? Hello Dolly. Hello Dolly. That's Harmony and Joel Kaplan. The TikTok account is FabGrandma4. My favorite, no bio yet. Why? What bio do you need? They've been sharing videos, sort of pandemic videos, very funny, since last April. And the latest one, for whatever reason, popped, and Katie Couric saw it. It's like this video from Harmony and Joel in Minnesota made my morning. Pretty great. Harmony, I've listened to Harmony for years on My Talk 107. She co-hosts the Shop Girls show with her daughter, Allie Kaplan. Allie Kaplan, a brilliant editor. She is the editor of Twin Cities Business magazine, and for a long time she was an editor at Minneapolis St. Paul magazine. And Allie is awesome, and you see where she gets some of this from, right? Let's talk about vaccine selfies. As you know, I love selfies. I love it. I know, like, people are like, man, you need attention. And I do need attention. People celebrate moments with selfies. They like to share the things they're excited about, and I like to know what people are excited about. So I'm very pro selfie. Joanne, you bet I'll selfie. It is a landmark occasion. We'll hopefully encourage other people to get one too. Yeah, Joanne, I was super excited to see that they do have these stickers, these I got vaccinated stickers here in Minnesota. Because I think that's, wouldn't you rather see a selfie of someone with a sticker than someone with a needle in their arm? Simon, definitely taking a selfie of my vacation. Simon works in the hotel industry. Oh man, hotels have just been ravaged during all of this. So showing the return to travel. I can't wait to get back to travel and hotels. Kathy, I'm excited to get this, patiently waiting. Oh, Kathy, congrats. Your husband got his vaccine yesterday and did a selfie, historic for both of you. That's awesome. Good job by your husband. Brian's taking a selfie too, like that it's becoming normal. Oh, good tip, Brian. You don't want to share personal info in the photos. Yeah, be careful of that when you're in a medical surrounding, right? You never know, like what. I'm always amazed how much people zoom in on this stuff. Like I post things and people will zoom in and like, hey, did you realize? I'm like, oh, no, I did not. Suzanne, profound feeling of relief to get your turn for the shot. Yes, celebration in some way is good, agreed. I've been thinking about that, like what am I gonna do when I get the first vaccine? Maybe like open a bottle of champagne. I think that'd be fun. Jen says, I don't need a sticker. I do see the idea and get why people like to advertise. It gives them a sense of pride. It's true. Jen, thank you. Thanks everybody for weighing in today. We always appreciate it. I love the conversation, love the feedback, and we love that you spend part of your morning with us here on CBSN Minnesota, on Facebook, wherever you get your news. WCCO, we're here for you. So thanks for watching. We'll do this again tomorrow.